Jay the Emperor checking in once again. Y'all already know what time it is. This is going to be a general reading for the sign of Aries. How do they feel about you? When I say they, the person you thought of when you clicked on this video, or the first person that came to mind. How do they feel about you, Aries? Appreciate the love and support, likes, comments, and subscribes. Let's get into it for Aries. What do we need to know? How do they feel about you? All right, they're definitely hiding their feelings and holding back. Why? I don't know. Could be dealing with a Pisces or an Aquarius. Don't have to be. It's that hangman energy. They're trying to get more information or receive more downloads. This could be someone you cut off or someone you need to cut off. They're hiding the fact that they still want sex. Now, keep in mind, this is not a love reading. This is more of an energy check-in between you and the person that you're dealing with. They're afraid you have many options. Looks like you do have other options. You're being stingy with the energy. They feel like you're being stingy. Could have been an abusive or a toxic connection. Or is. What does Aries need to know? How do they feel about Aries? How do they feel about Aries? It's currently 5-4-3. So this relationship is taking you backwards. There's a temperance showing itself. So with the temperance, Aries, I need to bring balance to a situation by combining the dark with the light, by accepting the good with the bad. There could have been a third party situation going on as well. This person likes to cheat. They like to have their cake and eat it too. They like to hide their emotions. Or you do. They're very sexual. They like to hide that too. I mean, who's not sexual though, right? It is natural. However, this could be somebody you worked with, or emphasis on the workplace. There's going to be a solution to your problem at work. What's the solution? Oh, someone's going to get fired or cut off. Not you, them. It's going to work out in your favor. You won't even have to lift a finger. Buy your time by meditating, praying, and projecting towards the future. What does Aries need to know? How do they feel about them? You feel like you're jaded. You feel like you don't trust them. That's how you feel, Aries. You feel like you can see through them like a fucking plastic bag. The Empress. Behind every successful man, there's a strong, successful woman. Is that how the quote goes? How do they feel about Aries? I'm still talking and shuffling because the cards aren't ready. They feel like you don't need them. And from the looks of it, you probably don't. Yeah, there's going to be a tower moment here. How do you feel? You wear your emotions to your sleeve. However, you still keep your true feelings to yourself. How do they feel? They're more invested in your pockets and your money and whatever you have to offer. Page of Cups. So with the Page of Cups, this person is being fishy. They're not being honest. They're not presenting the real to you. Or you just have a hard time having to trust people. Trust issues. You're getting the shitty end of the stick and you know it. And that's what you don't like in this relationship. The advice is saying pray, meditate, pay attention to your dreams. Receive the downloads. Give it time. Now's not the right time. You're highly analytical. Your third eye is open. This person is a bot. They're slow. It goes right over their head every time. Even the jokes sometimes go over their head. The Lovers. So you feel bound to this connection physically. Physically, you feel like you love them, or you feel like you have to stay with them physically. If the world was just based off 3D, but it's not. It goes deeper than 3D. You want a family with them, or they do. A hell of a lot of illusions, faking, and smoke and mirrors. That's why it's important to pray, meditate, and go within for your own answers instead of believing what this person is saying. You could be receiving messages about this person in the other realms. You feel jaded, guard up, protected. They want to come up with a solution to try to fix it. That's how they feel. They feel like they want to fix this, even though they're missing the mark, even though they're not on target. They're unsuccessful. They think sex is going to woo you over. Even if you do the sex, it's not going to get you hooked. It's just something you do for exercise or sport. Now we got that moon card coming out. So with that moon card, hidden secrets, emotions, feelings, things that have not been revealed yet, but they will within the next, 24 to 48 hours. Ain't that when the moon, there's levels. The sun is either going up or coming down. So is the moon. The star card looks like Aries, you get what you want, or you will. Ooh, the world card. They feel like they want you, but they can't have you, or you're protected. You have divine guidance and protection and support from your angels, from the universe, for trying to handle it. That world. Now, how do you feel physically? 7 of Pentacles. You're busy attending the crops that you have, things that you planted, seeds you planted, they're growing finally. So you're just trying to mind the business that pays you and ignore this or whatever the outside influence is. Yeah, you have a new beginning ahead of you and you're keeping that secret, keeping your head down, just trying to work. The last and final card. Ooh, Queen of Cups. That was the last and final card that came out in the advice. With the Queen of Cups, manage your emotions and don't hide them, manage them. It's called for some emotional maturity at this time. So don't be so quick to react or overreact, or don't be so quick to be extreme. As far as how they feel, they want to fix it or come up with a solution, but you're already being divinely guided or protected. It says money, make it rain, trick. All right, Aries, dealing with each sign all the way from Aries to Pisces. How do they feel about you? How do they feel about you? When I say they, I mean each sign. Give me a second while I'm shuffling. Aries, dealing with each sign all the way from Aries to Pisces. Yeah, you could have left someone out in the cold because they were giving a fishy offer, or you're going to. And whenever you leave them out in the cold, that allows you space to manifest something new. So good job, Aries. You want to manifest something new. You want to get rid of this person, out with the old, in with the new. Meanwhile, they feel still stuck in the past. Someone is protected here. You are or they are protected. Aries, if you're dealing with an Aries 2 of Wands, it's your world, they're just living in it. Main character syndrome. Aries dealing with a Taurus. Many opportunities lie ahead. There's plenty of fish in the sea. Let's try this again multiple times. Let's get it. Aries dealing with a Gemini. They're lying. Upholding illusions. You can see through them like a plastic bag. Smoke and mirrors. Confusion is an illusion. Aries dealing with a Cancer. They have feelings for you, but they don't know what to do with all those feelings. Aries dealing with the Leo, the moon card. Mixed emotions, hiding something. It will be revealed within the next 24 to 48 hours. Aries dealing with the Virgo. There's an offer, but it's fishy. Don't trust it. Don't eat it. Don't drink the Kool-Aid. Don't drink their water. Aries dealing with the Libra. They want to have sex a little bit. Aries dealing with a Scorpio. They want to work together at work. They want to work with you. They feel like y'all will be a good team. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, they got their hair down, focused on work, overqualified, overworked. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, they want you to follow their lead. They want to dominate the situation and take control. They could be controlling. If you're dealing with a Aquarius, Knight of Wands. Someone who wants to give you help with something. They want to do it themselves. Passion, pleasure, sex even, vice versa. Aries, if you are dealing with a Pisces, they want to give you a token of love, or universe is going to come deliver you a relationship in the form of this Pisces, and it's going to be like a token of love from the universe. this resonated, hit that like. If you want me to pick up on your energy, comment. I will let go of the shit that doesn't serve me. I can sit with really fucking big feelings and I am still okay. That's all I got for the sign of Aries. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.